I just remember like flashes about it. It was during Christmas. There's a picture of me with all my gifts, and there's another picture of the rest of my gifts because I had so many gifts. I was such a happy kid. I'm telling you, I was a happy kid because I was the only nephew around. I was the only kid around, so everybody always bought me gifts. I wish I was a kid today, actually. Oh yeah, because there's a lot more stuff today. Now I'm jealous of what my nephews get really. So I always played hockey, soccer, basketball. I played every sport. When I was in elementary, it was dodgeball because dodgeball we had to in school. But the hockey would be like a street hockey. Whether it was wintertime or summertime, hockey would be the thing. Soccer, sometimes soccer we have to go to the park because you need grass, you know. But hockey would be like my major sport. When I used to play hockey, I also played ice hockey. I think I wasn't the type of guy that would score, but I was a good defenseman. I was like good, like ice hockey. Like if I see the guy coming, like I would be able to stop him. And if I'm not, I'll make him fall. It was, it was just as simple. I'll take a 2-minute penalty and not a goal if I had to. My mom used to sign me up for camp. My mom, it was mostly camping and these private camps and meeting people and I had fun. It was fun. The camping part was fun. You know, you meet other students, you meet other, and I'm talking about through elementary here, you know. Without my mom knowing, I used to build some cabans in the woods, you know, go to construction sites, steal ceramics, steal whatever. I used to put towels in the woods, you know, because I know you need ceramic floors, you know, is to get some wood, do some benches, you know, in case I meet a girl, bring her to the cabin. You know, there would be a carpet, there would be ceramics, there would be like a chair, there would be like a little table, there would be anything I could have found. We used to make cement out of mud, you know, we used to try to stick the tile on it, you know, as long as it doesn't rain, it gets hard, so it sticks, you know. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, until today even, it's always with the family. I've never, Easter and all these holidays, always with the family. There's always cousins or aunts, uncles. Sometimes now we're all older, so there's people that leave and go to the other side of the families. But there's always some side of the families that still, you know, we try to spend it together as much as we can, you know, because those are the only times we could spend together because everybody's so busy. So I think that's important. My dad's side of the family, the whole family, was all in Italy. So we used to take a trip or 2 trips per year to go to Italy, to go visit my dad's side of the family. Now, today that I think of it, I must have been one of the lucky ones because my dad could have afforded all this. I'm not talking about just me, I'm talking about me, my sister, my mom, and him. So we used to go to Italy like very often. So that's why I know my cousins on there and that's why I'm still close with them. It's because we used to go every year. So for my dad, that was very important for me to know his side of the family too. So I used to go to Italy very often for vacation, or Florida, family, or Venezuela, family, because I have aunts and uncles there too. I've always been on vacation to go visit family, because for us, I guess that was very important, you know? And today that I see that it is important. I went from French school, 6th grade, to secondary 1, French, English school. So it was hard for me the first year. And what happened, it was, now it's funny when I thought that, back then it wasn't funny, but now it's really funny. Because what happened is, obviously I tried my best to pass my first time in English school in secondary 1, and when the year was almost over, I told Rocco, they said, if you go to summer school for English class, you'll pass. But if you don't go to summer school, you're gonna fail. Okay, so, and I remember he made me a paper to make my parents know that I have to go to summer school. So because my parents that summer had to go to Italy, and I really wanted to go to Italy. And I go, how am I going to get out of this? You know? So what I did is I made my dad sign the paper because he couldn't read English. So I told him how much of a good student I was in secondary 1, so he signed the paper. Sent it to the principal, it's fine. And I went to Italy. I swear to God, I had like the best time of my life. On principle, my principal made me fail the year because I enjoyed my summer in Italy. And I got punished that year, like the whole year punished. It wasn't a week punish type of thing because they went on 3 other trips that year, which I didn't go. I was stuck with my aunt and uncle here. I didn't regret it because I had a great summer that summer. That's how I had my first girlfriend. It was in Italy, so it was the best summer of my life. I remembered it was 8 or 9 leather jackets that disappeared in lockers, that were stolen from lockers. The principal announced it on the PA that all the activities are canceled. This guy in secondary 3 that I barely knew, I used to say hi to him, but because he used to say hi to me, you know, he used to like me. He goes, Rocco, I have all the leather jackets. I I go, how'd you get them? So I was kind of, and he stole them. Now, this guy, you would have never suspected him. Never, never, never would you suspect this guy took the leather jackets. But the problem is now he doesn't know what to do. He's scared. He's very scared. And I go, okay, you know what? Give me the jackets and $70. I want half the money of the jacket that he sold. So I walked in school. I went to the front office, and I gave him their jackets. I go, here's the jackets. I went to college. I was living on my house when I was in college. I met some students who were working full-time and going to college and paying bills, and it was nuts. I don't know if they even enjoyed a party. I mean, I was at every college party, every college get-together, it was another era of my life that I really enjoyed a lot. What I really learned the most in college, I would say the different type of people, the different cultures. It was the first time I've seen different races. Because when I went to Pearson, it was all 99.9% Italian, and the other guy wanted to be an Italian. So I've learned a lot about these different cultures, and it opened my eyes to a bigger world, there's other people out there besides Italians. Because I thought, the whole world was based on Italians. And then I worked for my dad for 10 years. And then I decided to take off on my own and see if I could have made it. I figured, since my sister got married to a guy from Italy, moved down to Montreal, and this guy was going to learn our trade. So I told, my dad, I figured my dad's going to teach him. So fine, I could go out there and get more clients, see what I could do on my own. Go see new clients, go there and go see the manager, the forklift driver, whoever, contre-maître, boss, whoever the hell it was, and throw them my business card. By noon, I used to stop. Then from noon until 5, go to the East End, go from bar to bar. Go have espressos everywhere. And I would say it didn't take more than a month. A business picked up, clients started calling me, and I didn't have time no more to go give business cards. I love what I do. Sometimes it's a hassle doing it when it's -30 and the garage door is stuck open. But the satisfying part is when besides the money, obviously, it will be when a client trusts me. Because there has to be some sort of trust. When 11 o'clock at night, the company hits their garage door, Rocco, go there and fix it. They want to fix it. They don't ask me how much. They don't ask me how much time. They don't ask me what are you going to change, this, that. I do the job, I build them, and they pay me. That is the most beautiful thing. There's no complaints, no nothing, and they trust me, and they know it's going to get done. And they don't care at what price. That's even better. That's just the cherry on the cake.